Alright, welcome back. Today we have the unboxing and installation of the Stage6 MKII clutch. This is the must-have upgrade for your Honda Urban Express or Honda Express SR. Now, I did a video on this earlier and without any commentary, and people were confused, but I promised an install video, and we will do that and alleviate your confusion. But let's unbox this baby. So the beauty of the Stage6 clutch is threefold. One, you can easily change the clutch springs, and as a matter of fact, it comes with another set of clutch springs. The white springs are the lightest gauge springs. The orange are kind of medium, and what you probably want are red ones, and then the reds are the stiffest clutch springs. And then you can get even extra stiff clutch springs as well. And then the other great thing about the Stage6 clutch is each clutch spring has this adjuster screw. And you can basically, and then if you look inside here, well, you might have to take my word for it, but there's a gauge on each spring, so you can take the adjuster screw, tighten it, and basically stretch the spring out to basically raise the engagement of the clutch, raise the RPM at which the clutch actually engages the clutch bell. So there's adjustment within, each spring. On a lot of clutches, or most clutches, you're just changing the spring and hoping that works. There's no more fine tuning involved. And then also, I guess you'll see when you pull the clutch arm out, you can put weights in the clutch arm to make it heavier and to make it engage later as well. So I'm going to hopefully quickly change the white to orange clutch springs, stretch them out to where I want them, add the weights, and put it on the bike. So let's do that. Alright, I will do my best to stay right there. Is this the right one? It looks like it. So we basically loosen this. Try to make life easier pulling this out. They should. There we go. I guess the adjuster fell out, and then now it's caught on the other end. There we go. Not quite the end of the world. So, with the Urban Express and the Express SR, the preferred upgrade, and see what you can do is pull that clutch arm out. I'm going to add two and just see. Alright, we got two in. That was a bit of a fight. It was a bit of a fight. But that'll probably be, maybe, where does this go? Right here. Alright, so let's put the spring in. Press that in. There, see how easy that was? Now, I'm going to adjust it by simply turning this screw and Now you don't want to over adjust it beyond the range of the gauge here, but I'm going to take it to right there. Alright, same process on all the others. Okay, yes. What was I saying? What happened? Alright. Look at that. That one came out. That one came out real nice. Get my clutch arm. Probably get my weights ready. Where did I? It was the last two, right? There's one. Are these tapered or something? 1, 2. Don't lose that. That would be a problem. Oh well, whatever. Now, all right. Give me another orange screw or spring or whatever it is. Oh, it's going to fight me, is it? Let's take it back out and put this in. Push this down. There we go. Engage it on the other side first. Alright, so what was I saying? Trying to say the Urban Express and the Express SR, the stock clutch just engages too soon. And if you've done any type of gearing upgrade, the bike wants to bog down from a dead stop, you know, when you accelerate. And so the popular upgrade was the GY6 clutch, but the same thing happens with that. It bogs down. You know, so you put on a thicker belt, well, all of a sudden you've made a taller gear, and I took it out again, and basically that taller gear kind of lugs the engine, and it you know, wants to bog out. So if you watch that video, you know, the first run, acceleration from a dead stop at the stoplight there, was the GY6 clutch just bogging out because it's engaging way too early, like, you know, maybe a couple thousand RPMs. I'm not sure exactly, I wasn't watching the tach, but so what this does is, you know, on my other one, I got it to engage somewhere right before 6,000 RPMs at the end. So how are you able to do this in real time? So basically, your engine's at 6,000 RPMs before you're trying to get moving, right? So it's almost like you're starting with a head of steam. So I'm just going to check all those. Maybe a little tighter on those. Okay, we're ready for install. So you know, you basically, when you're starting with at 6,000 RPMs, you're starting with a head of steam, And you know, the pipe, now my pipe hits at about 7,900 RPMs, 8,000. But the point is, I'm starting from 0 miles an hour at about 6,000 RPMs, and I just need to raise it 2,000 RPMs more to get on the pipe. And so not only are you increasing acceleration because you're starting with a head of steam and you're eliminating the bogging, but it's that much quicker to get on the pipe and into the power band, so you're on the pipe more often and staying in the power band and getting more power out of the engine. So those are the advantages of this clutch. Now let's go throw it on the bike. The other thing about this is it eliminates sitting duck mode. Sitting duck mode is where you have to make sure traffic's far enough away before you pull out into it so that you can get up to speed and you're not a sitting duck for cars to run you over with. Hold on, I need to get a screwdriver. All right. The teeth, the threads on this kickstart thing have seen better days. It wasn't my fault, not at all. Not at all. It didn't like that, did it? Come on. Don't make me go get a ratchet. Let's try this. The nice thing about the Express SR is you can do that. Where shall I put me bolt? How about right there? I like that. Keeps things organized. Oh my. Really? What happened? Little persuasion. Alrighty. Cover off. Let's see what we got. We got to take off both, I think. Oh yes. Come on off, please. I like that. All right, here's my GY6 clutch. Does anybody want it? Should I have a little contest to win the old GY6 clutch? I mean, I guess it's better than... Ooh, that was tight. Guess it's better than the stock clutch, right? Yeah, as a matter of fact, if anybody wants the old GY6, why let me know. Well, maybe I should come up with, some sort of contest. If you comment on the video, you get an entry into a raffle drawing for the GY6 clutch. Still in fine shape. Alright, we need to go back inside and take off this clutch nut thing. Come on with me. I enjoy watching Angela's QT50 channel, and she's often talking about new tools. She's kind of a tool freak. One tool I can highly recommend is the impact driver with the impact driver sockets. Yeah, because without this, trying to remove and install that nut, good luck. So remember, this is spring loaded, so be careful. like so, see? Be careful. No, don't break it. Don't break it. I should have bought a new contra spring. But goodbye. Let's put the new on. It requires a bit of brute force. Let's see if we can employ a third hand. And then the trick is making sure you don't cross thread. This nut feels pretty good, right? Make sure it's on there, doesn't kick you in the face. Let's find out. I dropped it again. Yep, that's good. Our work here is done. So we got that on without cross threading it. Looks very nice, flush. Looks like everything's even there. We've got our springs on and adjusted. We got our weights in. Let me know if I forgot anything. And then, well, I don't plan on, these washers are the same, right? Right. Alright, hang on. I gotta get, and I guess I can use this one and I'll replace the front. That's most disappointing. That's most disappointing indeed. Hold on a second. Alright, I got another nut. Don't overdo it, that's all I can say. Make sure our bushing's in there. Everything looks good. Oh yeah. That washer kind of centers itself when you put that nut on. And then can do it. Come on in. It's always a challenge getting it in here. So, kind of search for it. Don't make a fool out of me on live TV. Hopefully you're not just looking at the back of my head. Alright? That would be most unfortunate. Alright, how does this work? So like this, right? She is. Hold on. I gotta go get my persuader. Hold on. My persuader's seen better days, excuse me. And you learn how far that goes exactly on. And then this bolt should always be easy to. You can almost hand tighten it the whole way. Alright, and then when you screw in these cover nuts or bolts, I thought I'd show you the VM18 installed. As you can see, I had to kind of notch the frame there because over bumps the frame was coming down and hitting the chamber cap on the carb, which sucks. And I also taken the choke off, but now I might be able to get that choke back in there. I mean, I do this number here, but you just got to keep it held up. So yeah, if you're looking at, I'll give you right there, there's a good angle. And of course I got to get a different throttle cable, or change that somehow. It's not maybe one of those QT50 or SHA cable, brass cable guide things or metal cable guide things would work on this. So I'll look into that too. So there you have it. I guess we'll have to do a ride video next and see how she does. Thanks for watching.